G'day and welcome back for more Assertive Acquisitions and looking at TFE's little acquisitions here. Your library in a box?
Yes.
I suppose it works. Means we know where they are and they're not going to get, like, moved somewhere else. Enjoying a meal with your helmet closed, are you, Capac?
I mean, it's gone. I presume I must have eaten it.
That seems fair. Did you want to have a quick look at this battery that's on our base?
Battery?
Yeah, this battery right here.
Where did that come from? That wasn't there when I sat down.
Yeah, it was. It's been there. It's
Wait
been
a
there
second.
longer than you've been here.
Got no lights.
Yeah. Yeah. We're a little bit on the no power left situation.
Oh dear.
Look,
Yeah.
the lights are on.
Yeah, the lights are on. While I was doing some building, the lights all turned off, and some things might have happened to your crane. Because you didn't have braking torque set on anything.
I mean, I don't have anything set on anything because it all got weird when I reattached it.
But yeah, I think you're...
Yeah, that's not supposed to be doing that.
do you want to fix it?
None of these panels getting any power.
There's a gas giant.
Gas giant's blocking it.
Oh, not again.
Yeah. So a couple of things. The amount of uranium we got from the Valley Cruises is not enough for us to use for power.
Why? Hold it down. Why did it freak out?
Because it was underneath the...
Yeah, but that moved it away from it.
Just gonna do a few things on here.
Jigglier than I remember.
Yeah. You haven't done the things that make it a bit more stable with the sharing of the inertia tensors.
Yeah, because I don't know how.
I have told you so many times. You do all but the one that is attached to the base.
There's a hologram sticking through this wall.
What?
What?
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, well, yeah.
Yeah. That's
It's
normal.
not normal.
It's totally normal. That is 100% normal and expected behavior.
It looks like the world's shortest walkway.
Weld up this block. Okay. The block that is holding your entire array together. So, we've got a couple of things given the power situation. We could go after one of the many ships that's above us and steal their batteries. Unfortunately, the Valley Cruises, I checked it, its thrusters were still on, so it has almost completely run out of power.
Yes.
Yeah, all these batteries are dead.
Yeah. Yeah, so we need to go... So we can either go get a whole bunch of ice, or we can go capture something and steal its batteries, and throw all these batteries in the pit.
Capture sounds more fun.
Yeah, and we've got daylight right now, so...
Daylight.
Well, yeah. Yeah, ish. Indeed. TFE, do you have an H-tram that's ready?
Well, it can go forwards. It won't be able to stop.
Ah. Do you want me to bring the welding ship over?
I'm just going to quickly put some reverse thrust on and I can take it over to the welder thing.
Well, I've got the welding ship, so I'll come over and I'll help you out anyway. Because you've already got the projector on it. Watch out. Welder's on behind you.
I'm now trapped in the ship. If I get out, I'll probably be killed.
If you get out of your seat, you'll probably be killed. So the welders are right. So I'm right near your cockpit right now.
Yes, closing the door will protect me.
How much is left unrepaired? I feel like I've done a lot of it.
Looks like it's only little bits.
Well, what does the projector say?
The projector says there is 13 blocks. I can always take it over to the welder pit.
How many blocks now?
2. 1. And the last one's going to be kind of difficult to get to.
Okay. Well, there you go. I feel like I did something useful then.
You
And
want to come do something useful over here?
Where's over here?
At the bottom of the solar piston thing?
Okay. Give me a sec, let me dock this thing. Unless you're wanting me over there with the welding ship. So much for quickly going and get power, but alright. Where's the Capac out there? He's through here.
Wait, never
What?
mind. It's fine.
That was not what I expected to
happened?
see when I came through that door.
What did I miss?
Capac's in the bottom of his pit with the paprika.
On purpose?
No. I'm guessing he...
Because Lindsay decided to turn off everything when he parked. When I said, just leave it there so I can get in it.
What? No, because if I don't turn things off, your connector goes weird. That's why I did it. And I was parking to make sure you had ammo.
Wait, you switched the connector off?
No, no,
You
no.
put
I
it
turned
on
off his thrusters.
recharge.
Yeah, I put it on recharge because that's what you do when you park.
Not when somebody says, leave it there, I'll get in it right now.
Right. Which one do we... Cyclops or Guppy?
Well, the guppy's closer.
Yep, Guppy's closest. Let's go.
Sounds good.
Capac, you go first. I do some snipey snipe. And TFE does co-drone duty.
Flying around and shooting the thing we're trying to capture.
Yeah. Do you have a control on your hotbar to turn off targeting large grid?
I do.
You should use that more when we've got drones and a large
I
grid to
think
be
I
able to shoot.
only added it recently.
Okay. After the last battle where we had that issue.
I'm just gonna tell which one it is. That one.
Alright, Guppy. Oh, I'm going faster than Capac. That's not good. Need Capac to get the drones on him. That was what I think went wrong last time. I got smashed. We all took too much damage last time is I think the problem. Oh no, it's gone.
What?
They're all gone.
That? All of them.
Yeah.
They're listening in on us.
There's a spy in the organization.
Must be Capac. They probably paid him more than you did.
That's not hard. Hang on, we could go after a bush kangaroo if you want.
What?
There's a skippy up there.
Oh. Yeah, let's go after that.
How far are you, TFE?
Wait, you're in the wasabi, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm just to your left.
Huh?
Or up? Hang on. Which way? I don't know. I'm 500 meters away from you.
Oh, there you are. You're to my down right. It is very hard to
Rotation
tell
in
when you...
space is, yeah.
Well, at the distance we're talking, it's hard for you to tell which way the wasabi's facing.
I'm switching to targeting weapons only. I'm establishing how many guns it has.
Looks like it's got one.
Oh, that works.
Alright, I should be able to pick this thing off from
Why my gun's
above.
not firing?
Oh no, it might have one underneath as well. Oh, just missed. Ah, top turret's down.
I will attempt to move in.
Oh, I still haven't put my landing gear on. Dang it.
Oh, got some tier turret.
Okay, TFE, there's a problem with your targeting of turrets. You target turrets that are already disabled.
Oh.
That's why we run into so many problems, because you keep shooting them until they blow up, because the turret's already down. Well, all but one.
Oh. Drone incoming. I got it.
Maybe switch off target large grid.
I did. Wasn't switching to drone. Where's Capac? He's 8 kilometers away.
Yeah, I don't know what he's fighting. Alright, I'm hopping out of my wasabi. I'm going on board.
Yep. I am.
Why am I hearing
observing.
gunfire?
It's not me.
What are you boarding?
The Skippy.
Skip it. Capac, you're moving even further away. You're now. You look.
I'm flying towards the Skippy.
That's a
No,
different one than what.
Fly towards the wasabi.
Wait, you guys are on the other side of it from me.
I'm on the Skippy.
Wait, I'm literally looking at 800 meters away. Capac, that one wasn't there before.
If you have a moment, would you mind grabbing my wasabi?
I suppose so. I think Capac's now engaged the other Skippy on his own. Oh,
Yeah, because it's
space
between me and you guys.
We're stealing 2 ships at once.
Yeah, that's gonna work well. Ow! 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 Oh, jeez, how did I not get killed by that?
I've just got to grab the wasabi while being chased by a drone. That's always fun.
Inventory full.
Oh, wait.
Inventory full.
Drones.
What the? Ow. Okay, this Skippy is now ours. Ish.
Nice.
Ah! There's a space wasp on me! And a firefly!
Well,
They're gonna destroy the Skippy! But if you can grab the wasabi, then you can bring it over and I can, I guess, swap out? Because I don't know what to do right now.
I mean, you could run back to the base.
In the Skippy. Oh, no, I can't! No, I can't! No, I can't, because I haven't captured it yet, and as soon as I get on board, the drones just destroy me. There'll be no Skippy left. I can grind these suckers down.
Oh, I see all the drones. A lot of fire coming from the wasabi.
Yeah, let's go on down. Ow!
Low health.
Your face.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. Alright, I've defanged both those drones that were killing me. Alright, I'm flying the
Hey.
Skippy now.
Oh boy! Oh!
What?
One of them had lost their back thrusters, so was on a collision course with the Skippy.
Oh, did I just dodge it by accident?
No, I shot it about 80 meters before it collided and it blew up.
Alright,
Hello.
hello. Oh, the
That's a very
good.
interest-
Capac's here too.
That's a very interesting multicolored face you've got there.
It is. I reckon this thing's going to be able to land. Also, it's small enough that it's not a big deal if it doesn't. So would you be able to bring the wasabi home and not crash it into the ground?
Hopefully.
See if you can improve from your current 50-50 of bringing my ships back intact to make it a 66-33. Or, you know, 2/3. Whatever you want to say.
One of the drones that was evidently chasing Capac.
Oh yeah, I think it's. I don't think it's got any guns left.
I don't trust these things. They nearly ran into the Skippy.
Right. Does this have any ASSERT thrusters? It has an
It
ASSERT
does.
ion thruster.
On the front of it, yeah.
It also has a lot of batteries that are pretty full. It's got like 10 of them. So it's perfect. It has a reactor, but there's no fuel in it.
Ow. That transport square is very close to you.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna have to turn around and provide assistance.
There is a fruit fly inbound. Unless that's the fruit fly that's... I mean,
that's
Capac's here in
that's
his smoke paprika, so he's able to provide assistance. I had an idea for how we could drain the Skippy without having to go through the major pain that we went through last time. With
The
all the-
discharge function on batteries.
No. We were using that. But what I was thinking is we just attach the whole Skippy to the base. Drain its
Okay.
batteries, then throw it in the pit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that could work.
That is not an appropriate way to deal with native wildlife. Ah, what the?
What,
it
the
na-
native
is it
bush
native to the moon?
Of space.
Were you upset
Yes.
because I put my dampers on, Capac?
Yeah, and apparently I've only got one reverse thruster working, and you were traveling at quite a high speed. So I almost ran into you.
Ah!
What's ma?
Oh, you know, you go back to base, you don't notice the drone that's been defanged until it gets in range of the base's guns. And then you start panicking, because why there's all this gunfire around you.
So if we've got this hooked up to the base, we should be able to get a fair bit of power out of it. I was thinking we set all of the batteries on the base to recharge and actually take the power out of this. Like actively drain it rather than just leaving it attached, which is what I did before. Because that's what kind of got us caught out. Our base batteries weren't charged at all. It's just that the other ones were set to discharge, so if there was anything generating power, it was going to do it. Capac, if you get bored and want to go pick up ASSERT thrusters, there's a whole bunch just scattered around the place.
Oh boy.
I guess I should throw the Valley Crucis in the pit before it runs out of power. I guess I should grind out the reactors and get that uranium first as well. Is the pit on?
And I can turn it on.
Okay, cool.
Ship fuel critical.
Ah, that's already on.
Ship fuel critical.
Capac,
Yeah.
No fuel.
You're going to need to put this in the pit. It is completely out of power.
Its engines are still on.
You're looking at the wrong thing.
We're putting in a pit.
The Valley Crucis.
Which one's that?
The big blue and pink one.
Blue and pink. I see a big green one. I see a big orange and black one. I see a big yellow and black one. I see
Yeah.
a big black and red one.
Blue and pink over here.
Blue and,
Are you okay? You're normally better with colours than that.
I mean, that's definitely. I mean, I guess I might call it pink, but it's very red. Can I lift this thing?
I hope so.
Guess I'll find out.
Well, if you can't, TFE might have to do it. But he'll have a lot of trouble getting into that spot. Alright, I've turned all the hydrogen engines back off. Where's my little miner? I had been using... Alright, it's all the way over here. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
What? What just happened? What just happened?
I just punched, potato make potato hole.
No! Well, it's a good thing it's a good thing that was there.
Oh dear. Oh.
The hanger finally was useful.
Yeah. I didn't realize how little fuel I had in this.
Oh, did I forget to mention that's what I used to rescue the H-tram from its wreckage?
Oh! Why didn't you put it back on the base so it had fuel?
They had to emergency land it because it was basically empty. I didn't have time to.
Why didn't you fill it before you collected the H-tram?
I forgot about it.
Oh, God. Oh, well, I feel less bad about breaking you. Hang on now. You can fix it. I need to put another one on there and I need to go get some ice. How are you going with picking the thing up, Capac? Can you pick it up?
Nope.
It's too heavy.
I'm not moving anywhere.
The two of you might need to work in tandem for this.
Well,
Or I can cut it in
concerning.
half.
either if you piston it up, I might be able to carry it once I get level. So I've only got
Interesting way
2
of
reverse thrusters, but I got 4 downwards thrusters. Oh. Bad.
Damn. Yep.
Did you do something?
I was just grinding bits off to cut it in half so that you could lift it. It might have
Yeah,
shifted
almost-
position as a result.
Almost fell over.
Yeah, you might want to keep your dampeners on then while TFA and I cut this in half because you should be able to lift it. Ow!
Whoa! What the?
Oh!
What?
What just
did
happened?
who
What?
just do?
Yeah, you might want to keep your dampeners on then while TFA and I cut this in half because you should be able to lift it. Ow!
Whoa! What the?
Oh!
What?
What just
did
happened?
who
What?
just do?
I look away for 2 seconds and there's a colossal explosion.
What just... Capac, is your ship okay?
I think so. The landing gear that was attached is broken, and I think I lost a couple of armor blocks.
I can't get out. Your door's broken.
Let's
I don't
see,
have a grinder.
You might want to have a look at how close this half of it is to hitting your wasabi that I dropped outside the base.
I can't see anything. I'm stuck on board Capac's ship and I don't have a way out.
There might be parts to repair the door in the cargo.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to get out the terrible
Hang on.
welders. Can you fix it?
Yep.
So, did anyone see that explosion at distance, or
I did not. I just
or is
heard
my or is my face the only thing that saw it? Ow!
I think.
it. But have a look how close
Oh,
this bit was.
close the door! What are you doing? I'm dying.
Yeah, but have a look how close this bit was to hitting your wasabi.
Oh, yeah. Where's my stuff? There it is. So I'm guessing a tank exploded. Or a
Oh, it like
warhead?
dropped and hit the ground.
Maybe.
But, well, they were based on the ground. It shouldn't have done that.
I don't know. Something big exploded.
Hmm.
Like it felt like being in the middle of a warhead explosion. For me.
Yeah. Judging by the half that's near the wasabi, it was definitely a hydrogen tank.
Yeah, the very badly damaged one over here.
No, I think there was another one here as well. It just
Ah.
completely got destroyed.
Well, just,
I wonder
can
if there's
somebody
anything-
repair my landing gear?
Yep. I'm just gonna see if I can repair this tank and if there's anything left in
Repair
it.
the tank.
Alright, tank repaired. Tank has 75% fuel.
Yay!
Alright, so we should probably save that one. Alright, let's fix up Capac's ship. I did not expect that explosion. Because, I mean, I guess you guys can assume that since I had my face against the explosion.
At least you didn't get sent like flying a great distance.
You mean like the ship did?
Yeah.
Is that crater always that deep?
Nope.
No.
There were new craters as a result of this explosion.
I'm more surprised that Capac being attached to a ship that exploded with a ship that has a bunch of exposed hydrogen tanks somehow didn't explode.
Well, Capac's ship's actually... I don't know if he did this on purpose.
Oh, they're kind of at the back, yeah.
Yeah, so his most at-risk part of his ship is all non-functional apart from his cockpit. So it can get blown up and there's no problem whatsoever. His ship will still work. Because all the fuel lines, all the fuel is towards the rear, which is always going to be away from his ship. Away from the thing he's grabbing.
Is the grinder pit on?
Yes. Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, it's grinding.
Cool.
Nice enough.
Are you done with this other one?
So this other bit, if you can grab...
Gotta...
grab the closest bit, but the tank we need to put onto the connector to empty.
Do you want to do the tank first, or do you want to do the other bits first?
It all depends on whether you guys want to go after the Hammerhead or not.
He's getting pretty close. Wait, have we seen the Hammerhead before?
No. That was the
If
other
we have,
reason
it
I
was so long
brought it
ago
up.
that we've
Yeah.
forgotten about it.
But no, I don't think we've gone after a Hammerhead before. There are two of them up there.
So this has gone well.
What?
We've gone to different ships when we thought we were going to the same one to attack it. It nearly rammed into the ship we captured. Splitsy crashed into my hangar, and then a other wreck that we got last time exploded.
Yeah. It's
Am
all
I
going
forgetting
according
something?
to plan?
I've probably forgotten something.
Well, we were almost out of power.
Oh,
Capac
yeah.
fell in the bottom of his hull.
Oh yeah, his solar thing. Did some interesting maneuvers.
Right, so we're going fighting again. Is that the plan?
Well, it's daylight. Oh, I
And
think
it
the
can't-
base just ran out of power again.
And it can't get any worse.
I think we've taken all the
Right.
power off the ship. So yeah, let's go after
Yep.
another one. Let's get them on batteries. I'll turn the base batteries back on.
Wait, does that mean it's going to drain my ship? When I connect?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
big ships fly as well, even though it's all on recharge.
Alright, Capac, are you ready to fly, or are you flying already?
I'm already on the way.
Okay.
Now I've just got to evade the wreckage out the front of my hangar.
I'm heading for the asteroid that looks like the Enterprise.
That's an oddly specific asteroid.
It is.
None of these look like the Enterprise to me.
Oh, I think it's one that's like above him and to the left slightly.
That looks like the Enterprise?
That looks like a fighter jet from this distance. I mean, like a
Huh.
stealth bomber.
Oh, I know what the Hammerhead is. I completely forgot. We gotta make sure Capac boards this.
Why?
You'll see. Something.
Let's quickly see
Top
how many
gear.
guns it's got. Okay, quite a few guns. I think the long-range fire approach might work better here.
Oh dear.
Okay, just try.
Which one?
Did you mean to say that as TFE disconnected?
Nope.
Scratch one, TFE.
Keep flying in a straight line, my ship.
Yes. Alright, one turret down. I think.
It might have a space wasp chasing it. I am going after it.
It's doing some flipping maneuvers.
Ah! I blacked out and now my ship's on fire.
At least
I'm
your
also
at least your ship's flying.
missing. I'm also missing the entirety of my. Do I have fuel? I haven't got any thrust except for up. Oh, and I've got some directional thrust.
Capac, are you currently engaging a drone?
I'm trying to. Yeah, for some reason, it decided to switch my weapons to just one of them.
Oh, right.
I am missing all of my forward thrust. Why has that happened?
Capac, press middle mouse. Then try shooting again.
Okay.
That fix it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to try and board this thing.
My two gens.
There are no turrets from one direction, so I should be able to get there. Alright. One last pass with the wasabi, and then I'll hop out and hope the wasabi doesn't get destroyed while I get on board.
Ah. Why is the perfect repairs and then paprika turns up right next to me?
Oh, that's a gun.
I'm returning to base. They sound panicked. I'm talking over the top of each other.
Oh! So much gunfire. So much gunfire. Okay, there are lots of guns on the bottom of this thing, but not many on the top. Or at least what I'm calling the top and the bottom. I'm hopping out of the wasabi. I'm going in on foot.
I think one of these drones is chasing the tram.
Oh no, it's after the wasabi.
Yep.
Oh,
no,
jeez,
no, no, no,
we're
no,
almost
no,
back
no.
at the base.
Hmm?
The Hammerhead go. No! No, the Hammerhead got away!
What?
Well, you two were off getting destroyed.
Hey, I blacked out from the G-forces. No, base's guns are shooting at me.
Ah! I had it! I had it. Alright, drone down. Heading home. Yeah, so I think whenever we end up with someone getting downed and out of the fight, I think we just cut it. We just call it there unless we're really able to keep fighting. Because with just me on that ship, there was never going to be any success. Capac, you attacking the Thunderbird?
Yep.
I think to wait for us.
So the whole thing that I was literally just saying about one of us attacking at a time never works is exactly what he's done.
Oh, we could let him wear it down. Oh yeah, did we forget to mention that?
Did you just meet its turrets, Capac?
I just disintegrated.
Yeah, that's the other reason we don't attack it now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that thing's spicy. I'm heading home.
Already there.
I mean, your paprika's still broadcasting.
I don't think it's got a cockpit anymore.
Oh well, that was another failure. Capac, do you want to put your spare paprika on your connector?
Suppose.
Alright, I'm going to try adding a little landing gear to my wasabi so that next ship we take down I can actually just lock it to it rather than having to bail and try and find the ship later or get TFE to bring it home. Alright Capac, I see you've been doing some stuff with the front of the carrier. Been building some prongs.
Making it even longer.
Yeah, so I started trying to kind of map out a bit of the body and into the front and where I'm going to maybe put the thrusters, which is where this, as Capac called it, mauve section is. As well, that might be missile bays sort of area. Because I wanted to have the full outside mapped first and then fit the interior components around that because I wanted to have the colors work and the shape work as a whole, which is something really difficult to do if you're adding bits as you go along, or at least I find it really difficult. Yes, Capac, you said eh?
What bit were you looking at when you were saying that?
This grey section on the side, on the sides,
Oh, okay, yeah.
because that's sort of a bit of negative space. I was going to use that as holes for launching bays and things like that. There may be other sections that I use for that as well, but that was just one bit that I thought, when you're looking at it on the side, I think it's nice having that bit with the bulkier area at the front. Because the thing with the front that I wanted to try and work out, and I sort of was starting to map, was this cockpit / bridge area up the top, which I know you don't really in a proper warship want to have a bridge that's exposed, but
Cares.
coolness factors, you do. So that was going to be up the top, and then I want to have somewhere that I can have a full, you know, battery of
Batteries.
No. I just need my brain to catch up with me. Big shooty weapon things. Railguns.
Guns.
Railguns, specifically. And also, lots of reverse thrust. I've just been mulling over the front end of this, and I can't decide how I want to do it.
Well,
And also, now that I've made the front more bulky, I kind of want to make the back wing bits bigger.
what I was... I'd leave it as it is now, but what I was thinking for the front was... so see where these... On the inside, where the armor sort of expands outwards.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if that was all sort of walled off along this plane,
Yeah.
and then these armor bits on the sides are just like armor wingy bits, like on the back. So they sort of, the armor flares out, and then where I've got the scaffolding here, then we have like that coming out as like the main section of the ship at the front.
Suppose instead of those being like full-on wingy bits, they could be thrusters. All the reverse thrust could be tucked in that space.
Well, yeah, then when you said you want big reverse thrusters, I was thinking if we could put the reverse thrusters on the interior of the armor, like around, like here and here on either side.
And we can also put a little bit of forward thrust down the bottom here.
Ah, why are we shooting? Oh, this is Space Wasp.
Yeah, it's attacking one of our outposts.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, I think it was following one of us for a while.
Must have been a very long while.
Yeah, I think I might see how we can do that, because we can do similar to what I've done at the back, where the purple bit is sticking out a bit in front of the thrusters. The thrusters are a bit inset, and because of that inset, it kind of gives the wingy shape without it being an actual wing
Well, yeah, so
sort of thing.
yeah, I was thinking about having that inset be like across, well, where you put these spotlights.
Oh, and that's not where I was thinking of putting the thrusters. I was thinking closer to the front here. I'll start laying some things out, and we'll see whether it works. But I think, yeah, you've got some ideas to get me going, which is helpful.
I mean, I did have another idea, but you probably won't like it.
What was your other idea?
I was thinking about having this bit that's sticking out at the front be detachable.
I just don't...
And have it be like a self-contained ship.
Given we've got 2 other large grid ships, despite how interesting that might be to muck around with, I feel like it'll mean that we'll never use the other 2 ships. Or we'll never use the detaching bit.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh, I guess we've we've resigned ourselves to not fighting for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that went very poorly. Oh, huh. Capac, you were going to fit your ship with a whole bunch of interior turrets. Do you still want to do that, or do you want me to maybe come up with a anti-turret capture ship? Something that's meant to go in there, it gets smashed up, tries to take out a bunch of the turrets, and then you can come in and clean it up.
I mean, I could stick a bunch of interior turrets on my big ship.
So you probably do have a lot of areas you could put them, don't you? And we haven't really been using your ship, have we?
Not really, apart from when we've gone to get, like, ice.
And it would effectively be like filling the H-Tram's role as well, wouldn't it? You just have to make sure that your Gatling turrets are set to target small grid only.
Yeah.
And your interior turrets are large grid only.
If you had to attach a Gatling turret to the underside of it.
Well, it doesn't need to be to the underside. You can do it
No,
on the
I was
sides.
just thinking for having coverage, because already I've gone on top.
Yeah, but if there are ones on the sides, they'll have coverage to down below. Ah. A door there, huh?
Yeah, so it turns out that these lateral corridors are in line to exit here. And the door actually fits in fairly well. So we could potentially have like a big airlock on either side at the end of these corridors.
How would that get used, though?
If we need to get our small vehicles that we're driving around the corridors.
But, like,
in or out of the ship.
because there's this whole big open space here, it's not like you're going to drive something in or out there, is it?
You never know.
Like, I think it's fine. I think it's just weird.
Ain't weird.
That sums up a lot of stuff around here.
As I said, I think it's weird because there's, like, how would you bridge across to this to connect? It's a really inefficient spot to do it because the fins
thing
go
is,
back so far.
Well, whose fault is that? But
You're
if
the
this-
one who decided to add a weird door in a spot where it's minimally, like, the function of it is just odd.
Have you got a better place to put a door?
Well, the giant hangar, the door that's going to be underneath. Yeah.
No, but we want to be able to access the vehicle from pretty much every direction because it's so huge.
Yeah. I guess from that point of view, yeah, it sort of makes sense to have a big airlock rather than small ones around the place because it'll be easier to spot where the entryway is. Whereas if it's a small door, it'll be hard to spot.
And this is the kind of access where if it's like docked in a situation like this, we would build like
You'd
ramps
build a
and
temporary
things
gantry.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, alright. See, all I wanted was that logic. Without that logic, it was just like, it just feels like you're putting something there because you can, rather than for a real reason, which, to me, with
Sums up this whole ship.
rude. That is entirely not the case. This ship is very specifically built for style. And then everything else has to be given logic.
I think it's pretty stylish having an access corridor that runs the length of the ship that also has exterior access.
Yep. I think it's also pretty cool that I managed to place this spotlight perfectly to illuminate the whole back of the ship.
Spotlight.
Yeah, that's why you were able to see.
Spotlight.
I put it over here on the base.
Spotlight on the base. Oh.
Yeah, I just built that before. That's how I saw where the door was.
Yeah, that does kind of help see what's going on.
Doesn't it? That's why I'm using spotlights around the construction, because you really cannot see much without them. Right now I'm trying to figure out how much space I need for railguns. And by the way, the railguns look teeny tiny weeny things on this.
Where? I can't even see it.
This
It's too dark.
This is a railgun that I'm hovering next to.
Oh, I thought that was just a scaffold.
Yeah, that's just a scaffold of a railgun, but it looks so small. So we might end up with like 6 or 8 of them, just so this thing has the amount of firepower you'd expect it to have. Because you can imagine, like, this thing, especially against that ridiculous whatever it was that was chasing you on that orange moon you were on. Imagine just drilling into it with 8 railguns straight off the bat.
Or 9 railguns.
I'm not putting them straight across, no.
Why not?
Ugly. Yeah, I think I might have worked out something that should look okay at the front. That kind of combines some of the ideas we were talking about, Capac.
Okay.
If you want to come and have a look. Well, I've somehow disconnected the power again.
Flow.
Ah, I need more energies.
What I was thinking of doing with this was cut it. See how the front now has that scoop coming down?
Yeah.
I was going to stop the purple armor there. And then the bit that's coming in underneath will be in the grey, so it'll come in and sit kind of flat where it is now.
Okay.
So that'll be in the mauve or grey colour, so that'll kind of make it work that the two bits are separate and have a step in them, which I think should work okay. If we look at it from a distance, I think scale-wise it's about right.
Yeah.
Then in that front section I'll fit bridge, I'll fit the railguns, and then on top we can try and fiddle with some turrets and stuff later. But the turrets can be dealt with way down the line, they don't need to be rushed. But yeah, the sooner we get this thing enclosed and have an idea of where all the thrusters are going to be, the sooner we can build most of those thrusters, slap on the ASSERT thrusters wherever we can, and then we're in a situation where we've actually can take off from the moon and leave. But speaking of leaving, who would like to... So, Valley Crucis, Murakaz, Hecate, or Nat?
What? Now you're just making up words.
Which of those 4 do you want to go after?
Well, the gnat doesn't sound very intimidating.
No.
Yeah, it's not not good eating on a gnat.
So you don't want to go after the Gnat. You want to go after the Murakos, the Hecate, or the Valley Crucis. The Valley Crucis, we've been after one of them. And that was the thing that exploded me. The Hecate...
But that doesn't narrow it down very much.
The one that exploded me, like, yesterday. Like, before the previous solar cycle.
Still doesn't narrow it down very much. A lot of percentages.
I've just realised something. Not only have I done a terrifying face, but the glass being transparent makes it look like its brain is kind of see-through. Like, as you see through the skull, you can
Well,
see
that works with the monkey experiment theme also.
Yep. You could do
It's a
like was done
camo-
with the Skippy and start painting the inside pink.
It's a camo whale monkey everything.
So are you planning on bringing that on this first... Is this going to be its first flight?
I
In
just have
flight?
to load up the interior turrets.
Alright, how many have you done?
None. There's 11.
What? Have you
Hey.
set them up at least?
Yes, they are set up to only target weapons on large grid.
And your Gatling turrets, what are they set up
My
to do?
Gatling turrets only... where are they?
Should only be targeting small grid.
They only target small grid. They don't even target large grid stations.
Do we even have any of the MR50?
Yeah, I changed the auto crafter so it'll have a whole
Alright.
bunch.
I've grabbed 100, I'll start filling some turrets, I suppose.
I was gonna say, I've already got enough ammo on me.
You're putting 10 in each, right?
Wait. I'm putting too many. I was putting in 20, but I've put in 22 for some reason. I know what I'm doing.
As long as you're not putting like
Yeah.
50 in there, it
No.
should be okay.
I'm not filling them. I mean, I wouldn't have to reload them ever again, but...
Well, you would, because they'd get destroyed, and then we'd lose all that ammo.
I mean, I'd have to rebuild them, not reload them.
We would lose so much ammo.
I mean, it is like... Probably what, like fractions of a kilogram of magnesium?
You say such things, yet you don't do the mining.
You haven't done mining in ages for magnesium.
You haven't done mining in ages!
When's the last time you mined magnesium? Yeah, I thought so.
Wasn't that long ago. Salt cannon turrets? Wait, no, that's the base.
No, that's... I don't think I would have been able to hide an assault cannon turret on this without you noticing.
Looks like everything's got ammo.
Nice.
Alrighty. So you're going in this. Capac, let's get our wasabi and paprika.
Guess I could.
So we are... So are we changing... I guess we have to kind of change how we're doing this then. Should we go after the Donzella? It's the closer of the two that are... the three that are up there.
Sure.
Alright, Capac, you lead the charge. TFE, what I might do is... I'll see if I can get a couple of shots off with the... with my big cannons and see if I can take out at least some of their guns before you have to go in and start taking all the fire.
Yep.
Just so you don't take the full brunt. See if I can do some of it. Especially since with your bigger turrets, you might be able to take out the drones a bit more quickly.
Oh. No, that's... I will not add more features as we're about to take off.
We've already taken off.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, this thing's got assault cannon turrets. Let me try and take those before you try and take it on.
Scratch one.
TFE?
Yep.
That seems like a bad thing for you to face.
Potentially.
Especially given that's how Capac's paprika ended. Wait, is it going to be able to hit me from the same range I can hit it?
Which ship are we at?
Yeah.
Cyclops has noticed us.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, I hit one of its throats. I can't hit this gun. Remember how hard it was to get the assault cannon turrets on the bases?
Looks like the fruit fly's headed for the wasabi.
Oh dear.
I'm grabbing a blueprint of this thing just in case.
I'm hitting in the area, but I
Whoa.
just can't hit
What was that?
what I'm trying to hit. Ah!
Why did my screen go white?
You got flashbang?
Yeah.
on, hit the turret. How's your ship holding up against the drones, TFE?
I haven't arrived yet. I'm 4 kilometers out from the Donzella.
Delightful.
I just scratched the one that was on.
Oh, the Donzella's just flipped around on me. That's not helpful. It's not helpful at all.
Wait,
Uh,
is there 2
Oh!
Donzellas?
oh boy!
Capac, you gotta stay out of gun range.
Oh,
Oh! Ouch! Are you still alive in there?
I am not in there, but I am alive.
Oh! Oh! I just saw you get absolutely pummeled by those assault cannons. Ouch!
I'm decelerating.
Ow!
Okay, I'm not sure what to do here. We
Yeah.
maybe need to switch to a different target, and Capac needs to get a new ship.
Yeah.
Capac, are you able to repair your ship?
I don't even know where it is. I'm getting attacked by drones.
Okay, that was well played, Donzella. Well played. You suckered in the one who always suckers himself in.
Ow!
Why's my turret firing at it?
Don't shoot me!
At least Capac, TFE's giving you a nice ride home. I can see the smoke paprika. It's broadcasting. How can you not see it?
It doesn't have a cockpit.
Yeah, but that's what I was asking. Like, could you go home and get a cockpit?
How many shots does it take to kill a drone?
You gotta get the right bit. There you go.
There we go. Hey.
I don't know. I'll go have a look at it.
It seems to be floating away from us.
Yeah, it's not going that fast.
Right. Well, that didn't go so well.
I mean, we did prove that a large green Gatling turret can take out a drone.
I mean, we did sort of know that.
Oh, dang it. I already
What?
see an issue.
What?
I haven't painted the turret on the right-hand side. Orange.
Oh, what a tragedy.
I know.
All right. Well, Capac, have you found your paprika yet?
I am
Wait,
almost
is it drifting
there.
further away?
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty close. It's now 6 kilometers away.
Yeah,
Ow.
I don't think Capac's bringing it back.
I probably could have... I guess it's not that much
It
fuel
is
difference. if
unlikely.
The extra weight of the little miner on board isn't really that much. Especially as the dampers are off.
Yeah, there is a hole where the cockpit used to be.
Okay. Well, I guess next time Capac will get himself a new paprika. We'll try and actually get TFE to take off at the same time as us, rather than 5 minutes later, and
It's only
see
4.5.
see if his ship can do some damage to maybe something with a little less brutal
Yeah.
cannons. Because, yeah, assault cannons, I don't think you'd last long.
Yeah, I'd have to use the big turrets on those.
Yeah. So there's all that, and plenty more to come. And we will see you then.
Catch you next time, everybody.
Bye.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? What just happened?
I just punched, potato make potato hole.
No!
Be able to lift it. Ow!
Whoa! What the?
Oh!
What?
What just
did
happened?
who just do?